Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
This is kind of risky because it feels like Carrier went top to cover Zeus because obviously HLE are leading top for the Grubs, but now Zeka
he's going in there. He's 1v3. He's like, no, I've got Mom. And he's just going to push them off. He buys enough time. And now Hanwha Esports rotate over. And they're going to get both as, yep, there's the smite. They take down the Drake. And Hanwha Esports...
Be that far up. Doesn't have cleanse. Would only be able to flash. But without an ultimate available, there's not all you can do is Peanut.
Yep, Hex flashing in. And actually just going to real flash on top of Faker here. And that is going to be Faker in a ton of trouble. Owner does make his way over. But that's first blood. Given over to the Smolder in the mid lane. Meanwhile, at top, Doran going to force a flash. I mean... just a level 5 Bard, I'm not really that threatening. Here is a dive on the top lane. Doran is going to get flashed on by Carrier, and a bunch of damage goes into this Jax as Zeus will take him down, and they do get revenge for him.
Good move coming out there, you know, managing.
Big plan invested here.
Doran does have his TP available, so he can join, but it looks like Hanwha Life. Oh!
Pina had smite, and he's going to take number 5, so that's 5
is.
Grubs
TP
for the set of Hanwha Esports. Here's the TP, as you mentioned, getting right into that backline. The Ziggs, Guma, he's all alone. Danny will go, and that's a bonus kill as well for Hanwha Esports on top
so there isn't really a cross-map opportunity as Guma is Ziggs, but doesn't have his ultimate right now.
Oh boy. I mean, there's no TPs. He's alone. There's 3 people here for Hanwha Esports. There's just no way for Guma to get out of this situation as Peanut and Delight set up yet another kill. And yes, T1 will get the Dragon. But Hanwha Esports really... yeah, I mean, Hanwha Esports, in terms of their map impacts, it feels like they're the team with the Ziggs when obviously they don't have Ziggs. But they are just taking all the turrets. They're taking the entire map at this point in time. They get the first top one. They get this inner one immediately with double demolish, it looks like, coming in there, as well as the Rift Herald. Huge value with all the objectives they're getting.
Already a counterpunch for T1.
This engage under the light looks kind of pitiful. But that very early Poppy pick is going to be fantastic about just running straight at the objective and saying, okay, well, Sejuani can't do anything, Leona can't do anything. How are you going to engage? But now it's actually Hanwha Esports that engage onto the Leona themselves. Generally not a good idea, but they will force the flash of Carrier. And now the Jhin ult is coming out, just trying to zone them away. T1 thinking about getting on in here, but Peanut just going to launch Owner into the sky, and that is going to be the Infernal Drake already in the hands of Hanwha Life. Flash on in from Peanut, looking for more, but he's going to take a ton of damage. He goes Carrier, though. He is extremely low. And now we've got Doran on the flank. Zeus does not have Meganar, and Zeka is just farming the stacks right now, as it's a very broken up fight. Nobody is going to die yet, but now Doran in a bit of trouble. He's got to flash away.
They got Zeus' TP. If they'd left then, it would have been fantastic, but even though they made some mistakes, they didn't get punished as much as they could. Speaking of punished...
this is... very weird, the setup. Delight in a bit of trouble. He's just trying to walk this one off. He doesn't have flash. There is a magical journey, but now we got TP coming in. Zeus, he wants this, but he's just going to get stunned up against the wall. And the flash on in, the ace in the hole, Delight, he's got a shield. Here comes the rest of the team. His owner going to throw an ult, and they finally take out Delight.
That's a lot invested, though, just to kill the Bard. If they don't turn this into something else, I don't think that's necessarily worth, because
Flash again, not ideal. And they do try and focus on Peanut, but they just didn't have the damage available there. You know, a lot of burst, even the Caitlyn as well.
Doran stepping on a trap, and he nearly dies. He's going to be forced out of this one, and he just TP'd in the mid. So now he doesn't exist, and T1 have their sights on something here. Maybe the Baron. Gonna throw it out, and he's gonna hit him! Doran doesn't even...
they can't let him near the pit.
No, Jhin ult for Viper, and he's super low. This is so hard to contest.
The zone control.
I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything about this. I mean, it's a very early Baron, but yeah, Hanwha Esports say, okay, we just have to take mid tier 1, and that's about it. Maybe to get the Dragon, but T1 will get this Baron off the map. There it goes. And now they're going to be running towards the Dragon and looking to fight again.
Oh, I don't know if they'll be in time. This is going down quick.
They're going to ult. Careful away, but he comes back from the sky, and now he's trying to get something going here, as it is going to be the smite and the magical journey out. Hanwha Esports, they do get this one, and now they're going to turn as Carrier is going in. He wants to open this fight, but Peanut is just providing the door, and Delight thinking about the disengage. Not sure if they want to continue on this one, but the Smolder is online. The executions are beginning as Hanwha Esports are running T1 away from this one. T1, you just got a Baron, but they overchase, and Hanwha Esports will punish them.
T1 member came through. I think it was Zeus not allowing Anar to do anything. Faker was backing at the start of that play.
T1 trying to engage here, but it's not really working. Remember, they still have some Baron. And yeah, they're finally going to take down this mid.
And then you're just going to get burned through by this Smolder. Do you see them setting up for this bot lane tier 2?
I mean, Zeus is trying his best. There's the lockdown, though, onto Faker. He's in a lot of trouble, and now they're going to knock away Owner. There's no protection for the Caitlyn. Down will go. Faker here in the front line. Peanut thinking about continuing on this one. Here comes the flash, the slow onto Guma, who does have his flash, but still trying to continue on this one. Big solar flare, and now Meganar coming on in, but the Sterix is gone, and they're just going to give him up. Down will go Zeus. And that is another kill here. A shutdown to Smolder, and another engage comes in from Peanut. And how about another one? They're looking for Keria as well, as he will be taken down. It is a very long lane fight, but it is 4 kills to Hanwha Esports.
And they could be looking towards the end. Faker's going to be up in 15, but I don't know if he alone is enough. Wave clear, 5 members still here for Hanwha Life. And it looks like a game number 1, everything going as expected.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. We'll see if Hanwha Esports actually do push for the end. It looks like they're kind of backing off of the inhibitor for now.
We are about to head into a must-win fight for T1 because Hanwha Life, if they can get this soul, it's over.
Trying to take out Delight. He is going to be caught. They get him, and they use a lot of their CC to take him down, but that is going to give the advantage here to T1. 5 members to 4. Now, Hanwha Esports still have their carries. They still have a front line. And they're still very far ahead, so it looks like they want to just fight for this one. Doran just jumping on in, doesn't even care. It's a 4v4 right now as the TP from Zeus is late and the execution will come in. And look at the damage right now from the side of Hanwha Life. They take down 2, and Zeus can't even kill a measly Jhin in the backline by himself. It's a totally broken up fight, and that will absolutely favor Hanwha Esports. As you know, the last fight was very one-sided. This one, even more so. And it was eventually a 4v5 as Owner will go down, and it should be Infernal Soul or just the game win to the side of Hanwha Esports.
Not much you can do in this situation. Owner trying to survive as long as he can, but the rest of the team are heading over to try and end the game.
And this is going to do it. Yeah. It's going to be the end of game 1. I mean, it's 15-4. It is a very one-sided start to this one. And there's not much else you can say. Some interesting picks from T1, but at the end of the day, it's good old reliable Smolder and the Poppy as well from Peanut to get the job done.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.